Good morning, everyone. Welcome back for some more trading. Let's get straight into the setups. Dow yearly high low. We can see currently still trading above that 77. That is current level of support. Resistance is the 89. Price currently still trending up. Yesterday we saw 8 and 21 still kind of on top of each other. We can see 8 is spreading a little bit above the 21. So trend is up on this time frame. Also trading still above that 50. So as I said, current support 77, resistance 89. We can also see stochastic is below signal line, but it is returning back to those 80, 89 levels. So you're going to keep an eye on this, but on this time frame, trend is definitely still up.
Look there to the monthly high low. So we pushed above that 61.8 level yesterday. We are aiming for that 89 level. Support level is now currently 61.8, resistance 77. For push below 38.2, we aim for that 11 target. If you look at the moving averages, 8 is slightly now above 21, but price still currently indicating, we are currently still trading below that 50 moving average. If you look on the stochastic has broken up that 61.8 and is currently above the signal line. So that is telling us trend is up.
Cool. And if we look at the weekly high low for the Dow on the hourly time frame, next trigger long candle closed above the 100, break previous candle high, they will chase the 127. First target 161, final target. Next short will only be below 38.2. We can see currently 8 above 21 above 50, indicating the trend is up, as well as stochastic and signal line above the 80 level. That is also indicating the trend, but the momentum is still favoring these targets to the upside. As I said, next trigger long only above the 100, but we are still in a strong uptrend. Current level of support 77, resistance is the 89. Let's keep a lookout. As I said, next short below 38.2. We have some significant levels of resistance coming up. Just watch as we reach this 100 level for that double top.
Look there on the daily high low. So just got that trigger short below 100. We did go at least halfway between the 100 and 127. We closed below the 100 break previous candle low. We aim currently now for that 77 first target, 61.8 final target. If you look at the moving averages, they have just crossed. So 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is up. Also on the stochastic below its own signal line, and stochastic below that 11 level. So everything is indicating trend is down.
100%. If we take a look at the opening ranges, we'll get to that in a little bit as soon as we do open. Otherwise, on the 5-minute grid, pretty big 5-minute grid at the moment. Support currently is that 89, resistance is that 100 level. Just going to keep an eye on this as well. We can see currently trading below that 89 moving average. So we're currently in that zone 5, zone 5. So we're just going to wait for that. Take a look at 9 hour. We're going to get to that as well. And currently on the ABCs, we have reached those extended targets for the blue C. So we can just change where we had our blue B. And it was for the blue C up. So we're just going to measure. We're going to see still if this high is the blue C. We need to break that. Otherwise, we'll just remeasure and we'll send the new updated one out as soon as we do get it. Currently on the ALSI yearly high low, we can also see price still trading above the 100 level. So current open resistance still the 127. You can also see we have broken that high yesterday. A very significant move coming in from the market yesterday and almost pushing towards that 127. Not quite yet. But that is still the open target of resistance we are aiming for. Support is the 100. Trend is up, 8 above 21, above 50. Stochastic is above signal line, and both of them trading above the 80 level.
Looking at the monthly high low, so currently we are between that 100 and 89 level. Push above 100, we aim for that 127. Otherwise, only push below 38.2, we aim for the 11. Look at the moving averages, 8 is above 21, above 50. That's indicating trend is up. Also stochastic above its own signal line, above that 80 level. So everything is indicating trend is up.
Take a look at the weekly high low. We gapped all the way to the 161. So next trigger for short, definitely candle closed below the 127, break previous candle low. We aim for final target back to the 100 with a stop in between the 161 and 127. Next, and then below that, obviously the short will then be below 100, but currently trend is up, 8 above 21, above 50. You can also see stochastic slightly below signal line and slightly below the 80 level. So let's see if price possibly goes back to that 50 moving average after all, since we have reached this final target 161. But on the hourly time frame for the ALSI, trend is still up.
They on the week, on the daily high low. So currently basically just above that 89 level now. That's a level of support. 100 is resistance. We also got that trigger short there on ALSI daily high low. So we closed below that 100, broke previous candle low. So currently we are aiming for that 11 first, 77 first target, 61.8 final target. If you look at the moving averages, 8 is still above 21, above 50. That's indicating trend is up, but you can see they're very close to crossing over. Also, if you look on stochastic is below its own signal line now and starting or busy crossing that 50 of the stochastic. So we might hit that 60, or there's a good chance that we hit that 61.8 if we get that nice moving average crossover.
100%. Let's take a look quick at the opening range. I'm just going to reprogram that and we'll get back to it. Otherwise, 5-minute grid, we're just going to keep on trailing the 5-minute grid pretty big. We can see current level of support 77, resistance is the 89. As Tian said, 8 still above 21. Let's keep an eye out for that crossover. Take a look at the ABCs. Also, we have to get a new ABC layout for this since we have broken record highs. So we are just going to start trailing it again. We just have to keep a clear eye on it, and we will update it and send this out as soon as we do get more info. And then if we take a look at US Tech, yearly high low, currently resistance and support still 61.8 and the 50, still sitting inside this consolidation. We did get a nice push last week above 61, went all the way to the 8 moving average and just closed back inside that consolidation. Trend still down, 21 is above the 8, but price is still also below the 50 moving average. That is also a strong level of resistance. Support currently is, as I said, that 50. You can see stochastic is trading below the signal line and below that 61.8 level. So keep an eye for that. Below 38.2, we want to push towards 11. Above 61.8, we want to push up to 89.
If you look on the monthly high low, so currently between that levels of 38.2 and 23.6 is levels of support and resistance. Push above 61.8, we aim for the 89. Otherwise, we are still aiming for that 11 target. You can just see how strong that 38.2 level of resistance is holding for a few days now. If we look on moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. Also, if you look on the stochastic and signal line currently below that 38.2. So everything is telling us trend is down.
US Tech weekly high low currently still sitting inside of the consolidation area. Keep in mind we have respected the 50, so next trigger short will be candle close below 38.2, break previous candle low, or candle push above 61.8, break previous candle high will be a trigger for a long. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. Trend currently is still up, 8 above 21, above 50. We are currently just struggling. As you can see, coming from last week, we have an immense amount of resistance around this 50 level, the 14826 level. The price tested this level a couple of times and just couldn't break through that. So next figure long, definitely break of these highs and then push above 61.8. Trend is up, 8 above 21, above 50, as I said. Stochastic is above signal line and both of them are trading above the 61.8 level. Stochastic above the 80. So we do have a lot of momentum still awaiting to the upside. Let's just wait for these triggers.
Look on the daily high low. So also we got that trigger short below 100, aiming for that 77 and 61.8. For any longs now, I would wait till it respects the 50, then candle close back above the 100, break previous candle high to aim for that 127, 161. If you look on the moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. Also, if you look on the stochastic below its own signal line currently, and stochastic below that 38.2. So everything is indicating trend is down.
100% US Tech opening range we'll get to. US Tech 5-minute grid also still quite big. We can see current level of support that 89, resistance is that 100 level. So that is the no trade zone between the 100 and 89. Let's wait for price to respect these levels to the downside, but 5-minute trend is down. On the ABCs also still reaching for that C to A for first degree A to B to C up, but we are running out of time. So we also need to take a look at this and see where we are on the hourly time frame. Take a look at the DAX yearly high low on the weekly time frame. Current resistance 77, support is the 61.8. Trend is down, 8 above 21. Price is below the 50, but 1821 is still above the 50. Stochastic is below signal line and trading below the 61.8. So let's see if this level is going to hold. We can also see this level has been holding for quite a while. That is the 15141. We can see price tested this level a couple of times and couldn't get a candle close below that level. So we need to just keep a close eye on that for if we do get a candle close and possibly pushing back towards this consolidation area. But trend is down on the weekly time frame for the DAX.
If you look there on the monthly high low, daily candles, currently we are below that 38.2 and above 23.6 so levels of resistance and support. We still have that 11 target outstanding. Otherwise, for longs now, push above 61.8, we aim for that 89 target. If you look at the moving averages, 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. Also stochastic below it on signal line and stochastic below that 38.2. So everything is indicating trend is down.
We take a look at the weekly high low on the hourly time frame. We haven't necessarily respected that 50 level yet. So if we do respect this 50 level, next trigger short will then be below 38.2. But for now, next trigger short will only be below 0, aiming for minus 161.8 final target. Next trigger long, candle close above 61.8. We aim for 77 and the 89. Trend is currently up on the hourly for the DAX, 8 above 21, above 50. Stochastic is above signal line, and both of them are trading above the 61.8 as well. So as I said, we're just awaiting for a momentum push through this 50, creating a short trigger below 38.2, and then we'll measure it from there to see if we possibly get a long or another trigger for a short, but trend is up on the hourly.
Look there on the daily high low. So also got that trigger short below 100. Candle close below 100, break previous candle low. We aim for that 77 first target, 61.8 second target. For any longs now, again, I want to see the respect of the 77 level, then candle close back above the 100, break previous candle high to aim for that 127 and 161. If you look on the moving averages, they have just crossed. So currently 50 is above 21, above 8. That's indicating trend is down. Also, if you look on the stochastic below its own signal line and stochastic below that 20 level. So everything here is indicating trend is down.
Cool. Also, same story, opening range we will get to. The 5-minute grid, we're also just going to keep trading this 5-minute grid. It is quite huge. Current level of support 77, resistance is 61.8, trading below that 89 moving average. The trend is definitely down, as Dion said, on the 5 minutes. Hourly also still reaching for those ABC targets. We did reach some of them to the downside, but we are running out of time. So we need to take a look at the bigger time frame ABCs to maybe get a recapture and see what the labels are. All right, we're going to jump straight into the 1 minute. Dion, are you ready to project?
Yes.
100%.
Just enable screen sharing, please.
Yeah.
Okay, hi guys. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna run through the 5-minute grid. Just show you guys where my 1 minute grid is. So currently my high is at 7:00 platform time. We had 100 there and got a little bit divergence to there, and then my low is at 7:45 platform time. Also a bit of divergence there. Back at opening price now, DAX. Okay. Triggers now. We like to see stochastic up through 50. The separation short, just get off this 11 level. So I'd rather not take that one. You guys can see this is the blue is my 1 minute grid, and the red grid is my extension fib. Grid.
Just watch out on the DAX. Current level of support is the 89 of the daily and the 38.2 of the weekly. and 155 moving average on 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
So
very
we have very strong supports.
Yeah. So we're looking for a possibility of stochastic up through 50. Going to measure this. Possibly could be a first leg up. 1 minute. Just see the zone moving averages. So we closed above the 11, broke previous candle high, aiming for that 22, very close to that. After 22, aim for the 50, then 89, 155.
About 6 minutes until opening.
For the guys that don't know, this green line here that I have, and you can see it on my 1 minute and 5 minute, that is the opening price of the day. Still watching stochastic up to 50. Just be careful, we are getting very close to opening. Watching that separation short, not going to take it.
Currently on the DAX, we have resistance on the 89 moving average on 5 minutes. Next level of resistance is that 100 of the daily.
Yeah, strong levels. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sit out of this stochastic up through 50 for now because we're so close to opening range or opening bell and all those levels of resistance. I'd rather start for now, just till we got our opening. Here we can see a little separation forming there. That's actually a very nice separation, nice deep. But yeah, as I said, I'm just going to sit out of these trades for now as we're getting very close to opening. And there we have. Just going to delete this for now. Currently finding resistance at that 89. Same moving average. Still, let's see if we can break that to the upside. Yeah, DAX just pumping.
Yeah, we can clearly see how this opening, the London opening affects the DAX quite immensely. You can see at the moment, coming from that 89 of daily high low, pushing above 100, we are still struggling with that high of today from the DAX. Let me just quickly see from the latest high on the DAX or today's high to the low. We're currently sitting at almost a perfect 89% retracement on the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that.
Get a moving average crossover on the 5 minute. We can start using the trend chaser for the longs. One minute trend is up. Watching that stochastic down 350. Signal line is in the correct place. I just like to see it close of the second 5 minute candle before I take a trade. And just see the volatility is still there. We'd like to see just close of the second 5 minute candle before I take any trades. Double top levels now. Just connects trail the 1 minute grid and the 5 minute for that matter. Few seconds to go for this 5-minute candle. We'll start looking at some trades. Here we go. Let's see if we can get that 2 candles close below that high. We can put our buy stop above there for the trend chaser.
Yeah, we've tested those highs on the 5-minute, kind of a double top formation we can see there, but broke that high. So next level of resistance we are looking for is the 127 of daily, 38.2 of monthly, and the 50 of weekly. They're all there at the same place at the moment.
Sure. Yeah, some great resistance there. I'm just gonna, yeah, we got that 2 candle retracement. Put in my buy stop here. Slightly above just to account for spread. One-minute trend and 5-minute trend is up if I'm correct.
Yeah, on the 5-minute trend is up, it is above 21. Well, we're still kind of waiting. We just need this 5-minute candle to close actually to confirm that.
Just going to put a little bit above till we get that. Watching stochastic down to 50. Take that only for 5 points since it is against all 5-minute and 1-minute trend. For possible offer separation long. To go for the new 5-minute candle. Just trailing grids. Cool. We have that moving average crossover confirmation of 5. So we just need that 2 candle retracement on 1. Got that 1 candle close below that low. Just need this current candle close below that low, or that high, sorry. Then we could put our buy stop above there.
I still have a good 9 minutes to go for the opening range.
Okay. Put my buy stop above that high. I'm just going to be very careful with this because that could be the high of opening range. So if it triggers, I'm just going to keep a very tight stop on that.
Now the 5 minute is struggling with that high.
Yeah, those old top levels. Buy stop is taken. My stop on this trade, break of current candle low, I'm out.
Also watch out, next level of resistance, 38.2 of monthly and 127 of daily. Well, we're still about, if you take a look, about 5 points away from it.
This is stop to entry for me. Took TP. Got a little gap there. Just gonna trail the grids.
Now we can currently see how that 50 of weekly and 127 of daily is holding us as resistance.
Yeah.
About 1 minute to go for opening ranges.
Watching that stochastic bounce through 50. Or possibility of separation long. Watching that separation along.
Got about 5 minutes to go for that half-past candle.
Getting ready. Oh no, I'm not going to take this. That 89 is too close. We're going to mess with that level. And what did I say? About here is that 38.2 of the monthly. So I'm not going to too much resistance there. Black line here, that is that 38.2 of the monthly and 100 of the daily. That is correct, Monet, right? That 15389 point, I think 7 or 8.
Yeah, no, that is that 38.2 of monthly and 127 of daily is almost at exactly the same level.
Yeah. But that separation on the trigger, as you can see, that resistance just holding. Also, this is a valid setup for the trend chaser if we break those highs, but I'm not going to take it as we have so much resistance around these levels. Rather wait for that stochastic down to 50. Getting ready. Sorry guys, I'm just going to turn the sound off for a quick second. Sorry about that, guys. That's the classic triggering or triggers again. As I said, just going to set out of these. Rather take that stochastic up 350.
Yeah, we can see on the DAX strong resistance from that high of the opening range, same level as that 127 of daily and 50 of weekly. So if we do get a trigger long above there, we'll have to go through all those levels first.
Yeah. Starting to break these highs.
We're pushing above that 61.8 of opening range now, so let's just wait for a possible trigger long.
Yeah. If you can get that trigger long, that some nice targets to chase. Yeah, we did get that. Yeah, we did get that trigger long, sorry. Trail the grid. Get a separation long now. I'll definitely take it as we're broken above all those resistance levels now. Or if we get 2 candle retracement to chase or to use the trend chaser.
That was a trigger for a long. Risk reward still good on the DAX opening range. You have to take that trigger to first target, still 42 points, which is decent. Next level of resistance, 161 of the daily on the DAX.
There we got that one candle close below that high. Just waiting for the second one to close below that.
Yeah, the DAX is really taking off now above that 127, eh?
Yeah, it really is. They've broken all those major resistance. Now it's just, yeah, taking off. Not really getting any setups in trades. Just trading the grids. You've got one candle close below that high. Just need this current candle to close below that high, then we buy something there.
The next level of resistance is only from where we are now, about 23 points up, 161 of daily. Next level of support, 50 of weekly, which is about 30 points away. Only resistance coming up is this first target opening range, 77, and we are about 14 points away from that.
Buy stop in there. Then we buy stop it's taken. Stop for me, break of this current candle low. For me, this is stop to entry. IVTP.
That was a nice trade. Well done, Tim.
Oh, thanks. Trailing the reds. Next triggers for me now is for the trend chaser, that 2 candle retracement, break that high, I'm long for the 5. Otherwise, it's the casting down through 50.